Yo there, welcome back, Demon Souls Madness. As promised, Latria, Volume 2, Man-Eaters. Man-Eaters, Man-Eaters, Man-Eaters. Cheapness in its purest form. And I can tell you, they cheaped me like a bitch. Like a fucking bitch. I cannot tell you how many times I've tried to beat these guys on the Madness Challenge. What I can tell you, guaranteed, and I'm not exaggerating, it was more than 150 tries. That much I can tell you for sure. I'm not bullshitting you, I'm not trying to whatever, but it's been more than 150 tries. I can guarantee that. And that's something I hope nobody else has to go through. Because I hate these guys. I really do. I think most people do. And fighting them over and over again. No, it was testing the patience out of me once again. The good thing about it is I can read them now. Man-Eaters now? Well, no problem. I mean, I've been playing this game for quite some time. Not as much as Dark Souls, but still, I've been playing this game for really long. Of course, otherwise I wouldn't be doing this challenge run, right? And Man-Eaters have always been troublesome for me. Always. It wasn't like I go in there and die like a bitch or anything, but still, it was always something like, Man-Eaters. They're always so troublesome to fight. But now, after beating them on this challenge, Man-Eaters ain't got shit on me. They just turned into my bitches, which I like, which I am grateful for, because they got nothing on me anymore. And what am I doing here? I'm looking for the drop. Because I want to have that rune sword that you can find here by dropping down. But I think I never ever dropped down there to get it, because you can pick it up from Black Phantom or Strava. And so I have no fucking idea where exactly the drop down is, but I want to have the sword. I can't use shields, so the rune shield is gonna be useless, of course. But the sword has a special property to it that will increase my magic defense. I think up there it is. Up there it is, yes. So let's try to get some orientation. I think this right here is a good orientation point. Okay. Let's try it again. Almost 5 minutes into the video, nothing really happened. That's good, that's quality content. But yeah, sometimes you gotta do some brain fart. That's how it is. And this way I'm gonna make sure you all know where to pick it up. And yeah, I thought this sword would be useful, maybe for something, for anything. Maybe for Man-Eaters, because they have some magic attacks. And yeah, my defense is really low in general, so I think that rune sword will give me like a 30 more magic defense, which is okay. Unfortunately, I don't have the stats to use it. I don't think there's any starting class that's capable of using it, which is really bad. But on the other hand, it'll break the challenge. Just like the demon brand, it'll also break the challenge. Although I'm not sure if there's any starting class that can use it. I know it requires 18 strength, so you need 12 for two-handing. I think you need 14 dex and 12 faith. And I don't think there's any class capable of wielding that thing. But the difference between Demon Souls and Dark Souls is, even if you don't have the stats to use the weapon, you can still use it. You can still attack with the weapon, and it's not gonna give you that rebound animation if you hit an enemy with it. It's only gonna reduce your damage. There's no other penalty to it. So yeah. Ludo and I. Ludo is the guy who created this challenge, by the way, LudoVision42. Check him out, he's awesome. He's got some nice Dark Souls videos. And he's also doing this challenge. We were both discussing if there are some weapons that are just too powerful that break the challenge. Star Ruler, for example, is a weapon that every class can use. It has 150 physical attack rating, which is not too overwhelming, but still, it's... I don't know. I think it's too much. So I decided not to use it. And yeah, Demon Brand was also one of the weapons where I thought, this could be really powerful. So I personally decided not to use any of these weapons. I'll go with the Crescent Falchion, even though it's really powerful. But I don't know. I mean, you can always make this challenge harder if you want to go for the optional rule of having only your starting equipment. But that's gonna make a few bosses completely impossible to do. Thanks, elevator, go fuck yourself. I have to drink some water, my throat feels really dry. Sorry. It's warm. Disgusting. Yeah. What was I just saying? Oh yeah, optional rule, starting equipment only, that's the fucking madness that I'm not coming up with. I'm going with pure black wall tendency for the optional rules, but... yeah, no rings is also doable, I think. You're gonna miss on the hyper mode though, but I think to compensate for that you could just say I'm not going for pure black. It's gonna make the game a lot easier, and especially for me, because I have this broken code of honor to myself where I need to do all the black phantoms just because they are there, and even though I never would cross that path, I still need to do them. That being said, I skip on Miralda and Selene. I don't know why I skip on Miralda, but Selene or Selen? I think Selen was the name, not Selene. Selen.
Are you? If so, I am.
So I skip on Selen because she's bullshit to fight. Oh, sneaking up on Yort. I'm not taking any chances, I guess. And I don't know why I skipped Miralda, she's not too bad, but Selene is really bad. I don't think I can kill her in this madness challenge, I don't want to try. I'll be happy to get through this swamp. And speaking of a swamp, we're dropping down into a swamp right now, which is not as bad as it looks. This area looks really intimidating, and yeah, it is to a certain extent, it is. I mean, if you don't get some damage on these guys. They can be a super pain in the ass. Dropping down here for an epic scale fight. Okay. And if you're completely getting lost in this area, it can be so awful. I know that. It happened to me. Oh, small fry here. Oh yes, don't underestimate the small fry. Oh boy, I'm not dealing damage. I feel like going hyper mode. Probably not, because these guys have some fast attacks. The full combo will break him into two, that's good. Because they will do their stupid animation. Well, dying to the bleed. I don't really know which bleed I prefer. Demon Souls or Dark Souls. I think it's really fun to get a really high damage over time on your enemy, especially in PvP. If you have the Makoto +5, which will be 600 bleed. And if you have the Baby Snail fully upgraded and also a Mercury weapon completely upgraded, it's gonna be so much damage over time, and it's funny to see people panic. Unfortunately, PvP is almost dead on this game. Got a couple of invasions with a build on soul level 90, I think, 80, 90, somewhere around that. Oh man, this is not looking good. I'm pretty sure this guy's gonna one-shot me, so I'm not taking any chances dropping down here. I think that attack where they're gonna spit at you is gonna break your weapons, your gear, lower the durability of your equipment, and that's the least thing I want to happen. On this challenge I need all the durability I can get. So I got some bleed damage on him. I'm not sure about the hit detection on that spit, but I'm gonna drop down with him here. Take him out. Shot of Mercury Stone. I think it's a guaranteed drop on the Black Phantoms. I know they keep handling things like that. Oh boy. Not too bad so far. I didn't die, so that's always a bad sign. It's gonna happen rather soon, I can feel it. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Okay, he's not gonna kill me. This is a pain in the ass. Why do they have to make the enemies so small? I don't know. Okay, so there are a bunch of guys over here. There's also Black Phantom. But I know from my New Game Plus Pure Black playthrough that he's got a very, very, very small aggro range. So I can take on these guys. No problem at all. That's one down. Fortunately my combo is strong enough to get them down to 50% so that they will break into two and have those little animations going on, which is nice. Oh, I had to block a hit there. Not too bad. Die already. Oh fuck, hyper armor on that one. Not a friend of that kind of stuff. Immediately going to check my equipment. Oh fuck, fuck. Did it hurt? Did it hurt? Did it hurt my equipment? Did it hurt? I don't know if it did. I don't think so. But I'm not sure about the hit detection on that one. But I think it's gonna deal some damage. So you know when that shit hits you. Okay, pulling one of those guys over here. Just to make sure the Black Phantom doesn't get any funny ideas. Okay. Of course I'm picking it up, even though I know exactly what it's gonna be. And I know exactly it's gonna be useless. Alright, yet another Black Phantom. Come on, come on, come on. Oh boy, this is taking forever. But I don't want to risk going hyper mode and dying like a bitch in one hit. I think the Black Phantom's gonna one-shot me anyways. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Okay, picking it up again, even though I know exactly what it is. But that's one of the things I said to myself when I started this challenge. I'm gonna pick up everything. Because you never know. You never know. Okay, so there's yet another Black Phantom coming up, but these guys are always there. Which is kind of weird. I'm not complaining about it, but it's... I don't know, it feels a little bit awkward to have these Black Phantoms walking around here. I wonder if they're gonna disappear on pure white World Tendency. That'd be interesting. Oh fuck, he hurt me, wow. What was that? Whose footsteps are those? You're going down, bitch. That's right. Give me that kidney of yours. Oh boy, he's mad. But they're losing interest really fast. Something they did a lot better in Dark Souls. Oh boy, not taking any chances. He's gonna die anyways. Oh, there's the soul arrow. That one's really fast. Going for it. Oh, I missed. Fuck. But he's dead anyways. He's gonna drop some spice. Not gonna pick it up this time. Maybe I'm learning. I'm adapting. Alright, let's go for this guy. For some reason he always notices you from around the corner, which is weird. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. That's not nice, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. I could already see myself dying right there. I don't want to die now, really. It's one of the worst places to die because you're gonna have so much to walk. And it's gonna be a pain. Oh boy. Stop doing that, man. They turn really fast. Fuck, that one hit me, right? Okay. It's over now. Come on. Alright. Got a chunk of mercury stone. I don't need it. And there's another small guy. Taking him out nice and swiftly. And there's an ambush. So I'm gonna pull one of those, but it doesn't seem to work really. There is, by the way, an easy way to aggro the one that's lying in ambush. You just have to walk right. Oh, now he's coming. That's good. Come on, come on. Okay. So far so good. I didn't die, man. What's going on? Demon Souls madness, huh? Come at me already. I mean, I shouldn't ask for it actually, but... No, come on, this is a challenge run. Let me die. Oh boy, did I die. Did I die on man-eaters? Taking care of this one for no real reason. Oh, I'm gonna let him be. I'm such a nice guy, and oh fuck, there's no Black Phantom. And I know there are some gargoyles around that place. So I try and pull him over here with the bow. And it works. Which is a good thing. Maybe I should try pushing him off. I think the fall would kill him. In any case, I could just run off to the elevator. But that elevator takes fucking long if you miss it. And it'd be really bad to end up getting sandwiched by some gargoyles and the Black Phantom of whatever the fuck these enemies are called. I have no idea. Poking him, come on. There we go. It's funny how many souls they give you. This is nothing, I mean they are really dangerous actually. But you don't get any souls for them. What the fuck? Just running straight for the elevator. Oh my god, that was fucking close. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Is it finally time to die? Oh god, I can hear the fucking gargoyles. Probably sneaking up on me right now. Oh god, no. Not now, I don't want to die now. Please. Please. I can hear the elevator, I can hear the elevator. Get on. Alright. Alright, that's nice. I'm even equipping the Crescent Falcon just in case one of the gargoyles drops onto the elevator. It happens. And it's not cool. Especially not on this challenge run. Well, I guess it's never cool. It's just never cool because you only have to beat these guys and they're not gonna defend themselves. And then everything's cool. But if you die here, for whatever reason, you're gonna have to make all the way again. And it's so much of a pain in the ass. Especially considering now you can go to the boss from the start of the level in like 2 minutes maybe. And boy did I take that walk to man-eaters over and over again. I found so many different ways to get into hyper mode, and yeah, figures. I had to fight these guys a lot. Which was ultimately a great lesson. Because these guys have nothing on me now, like I said. And yeah, I'm very grateful for that. Now I can say that. When I actually had to do this stuff, I was like, fuck you, madness challenge. But now I can say, fuck you, man-eaters. You got nothing on me, you piece of shit, boss. Cheapness itself. Well, let's just see how I make my first run on them. And there's one more Black Phantom Mind Flayer coming up. This is a soul item, I think. Yes. Just wanted to make sure, you never know. Everything can be useful in the Madness Challenge, because everything is limited. There's the guy walking up. So this is the best chance to get a backstab on him. Trying to push him off with the backstab is the best thing you can do. If you can't, try to walk past him. I can't. So I have to back off. He's a pain in the ass, man. Why are you such a dick? Get out of my way. He's coming down again. Is he coming down all the way? Yeah, looks like it. He's gonna patrol again. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Why are they doing this, FromSoft? Why are they doing this? Are they really that mean? Oh wait, actually yes, they are. They're gonna sandwich you with 2 Black Phantom Fat Ministers. And what the fuck am I doing here? Just start running already, man. No need to kill him. Okay, so there's an item over here. I think it's a soul item as well. But like I said, I want to make sure what it is. It is a soul item. Ah, man. Can't you just drop some more useful stuff around here? But anyways, yes, of course I'm gonna pick up the fresh spice and the old spice, but I'm not gonna pick it up actually. Wow, I fooled myself right there. Wow. So what about the rings? Yeah, nothing helpful really. I said I wouldn't go with the no rings rule, but looking at how I'm using my rings, well, I'm only using 1 ring actually. But that one is a good one. Clever Rat's ring is really helpful. Crushing eggs. Trying to think of some setup here that's gonna be helpful. So yeah, I'm going with the Crescent Falcon two-handed. It's my most powerful weapon. Showing my stats once again. And it's still pure black. And there we go. Man-Eaters first try. Oh, that's nice. And by the way, if they do this, they're gonna power up themselves. They're gonna deal more damage and take less damage from your attacks for a certain amount of time. The thing is that this whole animation doesn't have to be done completely. So if you wait just like maybe 10 seconds, they're already gonna be buffed. Even though the animation is like 20 seconds long or something. And if you hit them during this animation, you're gonna deal extra damage to them. So you wanna make sure to hit them with the most powerful single attack that you have. Oh, there I got hit. And there's the nasty dash attack, that, or whatever it is. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. I call it a dash attack, so you know what I'm talking about. That one is a dash attack, and it's just super annoying. Oh fuck. I blocked that one. Now we're in hyper mode. Let's see what the damage has got. Ah man, that one's so nasty. That one's also dangerous because it has a delayed hitbox. And there he got me with it. Yep. Second one is spawning, not too bad. Got him down to, well, what is it, 40%. So I'm making a cut over here because I'm picking up something else. Dragon Longsword +1. That bad boy is gonna come in handy. I had to do a lot of testing with the Man-Eaters, like I said, 150 plus tries. And Fire damage turned out to be more useful than magic damage. And this right here is the route I've been taking for God knows how many times. Exactly the same thing over and over again. And you see I died to this guy. Taking one hit just like that. Poking him twice. So that this animation will kick in where he breaks into two. I'm using the S-Stock here just to save durability on my other weapons. Especially on that Dragon Longsword. It has 200 durability, that's nice, that's a lot. The Crescent Falcon I think only has 150, the Mercury Rapier has only 120, something like that. So, yeah. I want to take good care of those items. There it is, my Dragon Longsword. There's my S-Stock. I'm wearing no armor at all, because I'm gonna be one-shot anyways. And there is a system to Demon Souls, which I think is not in Dark Souls, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on it. But each piece of equipment that you wear, that you have equipped, has a penalty to your stamina recovery. Even the really light stuff. Of course it's gonna make less of a difference compared to really heavy armor. But still, it's something. I don't know if you're gonna notice it in the middle of a fight, I don't think so, but still. There's no need to wear armor, because I'm gonna die in one hit anyways. So that's why I'm gonna have the most stamina regeneration possible. And the most damage output possible with this weapon right here. And like I said, 150 plus tries. And I had so many great fights against him. And of course the one that I win is not very good. It's not a very good performance. Because the first man-eater did a lot of brain farting. This is the best thing that can happen. When he's floating like that and doing the projectiles, that one's not so good because he's gonna have a little bit of a pushback to himself, and it's gonna be a pain because he's getting out of reach. There it is. I should really go back to one-handing my weapon at that point, because the thrusting attack has the highest attack rating, or the highest, let's say, damage modifier to it. And you see the second man-eater spawns a lot faster this time than last time, because the first one was down to like 10%. I think this is where the second one spawns every time. So you want to be fast with killing the first one. But in the end it doesn't make much of a difference, because the second one's gonna spawn with the first one still being there. And here you can see I'm doing a little bit of extra damage. Actually it's a lot of extra damage, because he's charging up. And yeah, like I said, this footage right here is not very overwhelming. I can imagine it makes the fight look a lot easier than it actually is, because the first one was doing nothing but brain fart, floating around in front of me, and I could just mash away at him. I mean, I had fights against him where I only got like 1 or 2 hits on the first one in, and the second one spawned, because he was doing so much stupid bullshit I couldn't even lay a finger on him. And I actually managed to kill one of them while fighting both of them and all that stuff. It was so much great footage, and I really hoped I could deliver it, but in the end I got caught. But that happens quite a lot of times. The kill footage is not... Most of the times it's not the most impressive stuff. But on the other hand, how can it not be the most impressive footage if I killed him? I mean, that's that's the most impressive thing about this, right? Killing the boss, actually killing him. But yeah, there were better fights against these guys, that's basically what I'm trying to say. And I don't know if I'm gonna pick up the weapon in this area after this boss fight, or maybe I did it in one of the fights, in the middle of a fight. So I'm just gonna say it, there is a moon short sword in this area that you can pick up, which is very useful. Because it's a short sword with some magic damage and physical damage, which is really good. It's a nice alternative to the Crescent Falcon. I'm gonna make use of it because I think the moveset on the Crescent Falcon is okay. The curved swords moveset is okay on this game. Better than in Dark Souls, I think. But the straight sword moveset is fucking cool on this game. It's very similar to Dark Souls, but the animations just look a lot cooler. I don't know, a lot more fluid, and I don't know. Especially the one-handed running attack looks so much cooler in this game. I don't know. In Dark Souls, it feels kind of stiff. The animations, if you use a straight sword, I don't know. But as you can see, this guy is having his brain fart as well. He's flying again and again and again. So at some point I just decided to make use of that and just wait for him when he drops down and give him a cheeky hit. And as much as I don't like to rely on stupid AI patterns, these guys are just screaming for you to abuse their AI patterns. It's just how it is. I mean, look at them. They're just bitches. They're trying to push you off intentionally. It's just I don't know. I think it's great design because you have this really hostile place to fight where you can fall off just by rolling the wrong direction. And then they give you a boss that can push you off with ease. And then they're saying, oh, there's two of them at once, actually. And this is what I like so much about this game. They're taking things from other games, from other genres, where you say, oh man, this is really bad, you can fall off here. Or, this is bad, because you're gonna have to fight two bosses at once, yeah? But they're gonna take both of it and put it into one boss fight, and they're gonna make those bosses really hard. I mean, these guys can pack a lot more hits than the gargoyles from Dark Souls can. But on the other hand, these guys can be cheesed. But they can cheese you so easily. And it happened to me so many times, especially that weird dash attack. If they get stuck in a geometry, the hitbox is just fucking you up. And you can't predict it, really. So all I can say is this fight was giving me so much trouble, but now I have mastered it. I have mastered this fight, and I was so fucking happy to just get it done. So let's see if I'm picking up the weapon right now. Yes, there it is. Looks like I didn't have the balls to pick it up in the middle of a fight. And it is... yes, the Moon Short Sword, which is a fantastic weapon. It's a nice alternative to the Crescent Falcon, like I said. Especially for me, since I prefer the straight sword moveset. I couldn't really see the numbers on the previous screen, but I think they're almost equal when it comes to the attack rating, so that's nice. So I've got some magic damage with the Crescent Falcon and the Moon Short Swords, and I've got some fire damage with the Dragon Long Sword. I actually forgot to pick that one up right at the beginning. After beating Armor Spider, I could have picked that one up, but yeah, whatever. I'm gonna put on my armor here. Oh, that's not gonna work so well. But looks like that's it. Okay. So I think we're at the end of the video. I don't think I have an old monk in this one as well. And so I have to say goodbye, fellows. These are the stats. And yeah. I'm gonna catch you guys next time with more Demon Souls madness. Later.